for me? Go ahead and relax your legs. Okay.
The gravity of the situation was yet to be revealed. Hidden behind the facade of an ordinary arrest,
I want to get you into this vehicle quickly. Okay. But I don't want you to take anything you don't need to have. Alright. Need to double lock these for you. Too tight on you? No. Okay, go ahead and walk with me this way.
Real second.
Go ahead and have a seat real fast. We have you out of the light, okay?
Cool. Appreciate it.
You got it. So you guys did not search him, correct? I just want him in the car quickly because I don't want to make a big scene here.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
When I get him over there, I'll get him into a place where when I transfer the reel, we'll search him better.
Okay.
But I just don't want this out for you guys.
Okay. Cool.
Okay? All right. We're going to get out of the way. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, Robert, I'm going to let Special Agent Owen Pena tell you why you're being placed under arrest at this time.
You're being placed under arrest where we'll be getting an arrest warrant for you, sworn out today for possession of child or possession of exploitation of a child of children possession statute.
Detective Strand, now in custody, was directed to cooperate for a swift and discreet process. The officers aimed to minimize the spectacle, fully aware of the grave nature of the charges awaiting him.
Okay, the biggest thing for me is I do this for everybody. I don't want a big scene made about anything. So I'm going to be as discreet as possible. Cooperate with me, we'll be fine. Let's get this portion done and do what we got to do. Pick up your dogs? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, let me get I'll have Owen bring your notepad out. I'll get the information. Absolutely, we'll do that. Okay, so I didn't search you.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to do it now. Wait till Rio gets here. I'm going to advise them, and then we're going to do a search. I just didn't want you there.
Okay.
I don't like to do that with anyone. I like to get them out of the limelight. Over here, I think we'll be okay. Do you have anything on you that you need to leave here?
I don't think so.
I know you had a holster for mags or whatever.
I got the holsters. Yeah, you can take them off.
Well, no. I mean, they're covered. I don't care. So. All right, sir. Go ahead and give me the name.
It's gonna be Sherry.
Sherry
Strand.
Is there anything that she needs to know other than just take the dogs?
Just take the dogs.
Okay. As soon as they're completed the residence with the search warrant, I'll let her know, and we'll get that handled for you.
Special Agent Oso took on the somber task of informing Detective Strand of the charges laid against him. Possession of child. The weight of these charges hung heavily in the air, shattering any illusions of innocence.
In the deleted section?
Sir, I don't. I'm not that guy.
Okay.
So
I know there was nothing.
Yeah, I don't deal with the forensics. I'm unaware of how that operates.
Right.
I mean, I have a very, very small IQ when it comes to that, but I'm sure that Special Agent Pena will be able to answer some questions for you. Absolutely.
Okay. So what happens from there?
They'll go ahead and finish processing all the scenes.
Okay.
We're going to turn you over to Rio Rancho Police Department for transport and detention.
Okay.
And
is it going to be this jail here or Santa Fe? Do you know?
Sir, I don't. I'm unaware of how. Yeah, I'm unaware of how Rio Rancho deals with these types of detentions. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm sure we'll advise them of who you are,
Okay.
and so that'll be taken into consideration, of course.
The revelations left Detective Strand, once a figure of authority, now in a vulnerable state. The accusations cast a dark shadow on his career and personal life, changing the narrative forever.
You guys are going to lock everything up?
What's that?
You're going to lock everything up at my house?
Yeah, they'll secure it when they're complete.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Was that found in the deleted section?
I can't give you that right now.
Okay.
It'll be listed in the where it was found.
Okay.
In the arrest warrant.
Yeah. Anything I knew about was.
Okay. All right.
That's why I was asking.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
So what's next?
What's next is Rio's coming. They're going to transport you to their holding cell.
Okay.
And then I'm going to finish out my warrant, send it to my prosecutors. Prosecutor's going to approve it, and then I'm going to walk over here and get a judge to look to see if I can get a judge to sign the arrest warrant. Once the arrest warrant is signed out, you'll be booked on that arrest warrant. All right, any other questions?
No, I appreciate you guys.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The officers, professionals in their duty, meticulously switched out Detective Strand's handcuffs and removed his holster, preparing to take him into custody.
Mr. Strand, go ahead and step out here. So we're going to do this, officer's going to switch out the cuffs, and then we will go ahead and take your holster and stuff off. That's right for me.
As the arrest concluded, Detective Strand was handed over to the Rio Rancho Police Department for transportation and detention.
I don't know if he'll want his keys. I can take the cuff key off, or I can just keep them all. Your call.
Go take the cuff key off.
Okay. There you go, sir. All right. Thank you very much. Do you have a card, officer? Or if you can get his info? Yeah, I'll take it. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you, sir.
The arrest of Detective Robert Strand serves as a stark reminder that corruption can lurk within the very institutions entrusted with upholding the law. While the severity of Robert Strand's exploitation of children may not be equal to the upcoming case, it is still alarming to witness law enforcement officers displaying a concerning lack of regard for the lives they're entrusted to protect.
So while we've been interacting with you, myself, other officers, the witnesses, they've been able to smell the odor of alcohol on you, just your speech, your bloodshot eyes, your man.
In a shocking incident captured on video, a police officer's abuse of power unfolded after a car crash in Apopka, Florida. The suspect, an off-duty Apopka police officer, was accused of driving under the influence, which led to a collision with another vehicle.
So I'll talk to you separately.
Yes, okay.
There is one person that was flagging me down for this accident who's saying she's law enforcement, and she appears intoxicated.
The situation took a disturbing turn as Sarah aggressively asserted her law enforcement status toward the victim.
I just didn't know what to do.
Hey, excuse me?
I'm a cop.
Please?
Don't come at me.
Please
right
get
now.
out of my car right
Don't come
now.
at me right now. I'm a cop. I get
Excuse me?
right now.
Sarah blocked the victim, engaging in a tense confrontation, and the distressed victim tried to record the encounter for their safety.
Sorry.
You're good.
Hey, excuse me?
I'm a cop.
Please?
Don't come at me.
Idiots didn't lock the door, but
Don't
whatever.
come at me right now.
No one expects someone to do it.
Come at me right now.
I need you to
Hit my car right now. Don't come at me, ma'am. Nothing.
I would ask you.
Nothing.
I would ask
I'm
you.
a cop.
That's the driver's side?
This right here.
Yeah, right here.
I would ask you to
Okay.
put this away from my
And I'm
vehicle.
gonna ask you. So let's speak.
I just didn't know if she had a freaking gun, and I was
Yeah, no, you're good.
freaking out a lot.
Hit my car,
Ma'am,
sir.
please,
Sir.
please back away from my vehicle.
Sir.
I do not want this to escalate.
It's escalating. My car's right there. I'm a cop. Came at me. You hit my car.
I need you to. I need you to please make away.
If you want to get a
Did
cop,
she, right there, did she touch you?
get a cop.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pushing me, and that's why I was like,
Okay, so
I'm
she
just
did
like
touch.
out of-
She did touch you and push you.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm just like out at this point. I'm like,
Please move away from my.
As the supervisor arrived, he took statements from the victim and asked if he wanted to press charges, reviewing the entire scene.
okay, 100%. And so I'm like, I got back in the car. I'm like, I don't want to her to be the cop to handle this situation.
Of course I am.
And this occurs. Okay. Oh, and so I'm like talking, but it didn't. I'm talking to myself in a fake conversation as I'm recording her.
Yep.
And this basically occurs.
I need to understand.
Just rambling.
Making a phone conversation right now while the slightly beats on my window.
Obviously, there's another part of this that we believe it might be criminal.
Yeah.
That still has something to do with you being touched when you're unwanted touch. Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously, she put her hands on you. She's instigating stuff. That's why I'm asking you: do you want to press charges for what she did to you, and that part alone?
Do I have to determine? Do I have to decide that right now?
I would need you to decide that right now. You can change your mind later on, but in order for me to make a decision on what I need to do next, I need to know what you would like to do.
I'm pretty upset, and I really just want to get home, man. And I'm upset about my car, And if she is she, can you tell me if she is a cop? Because that's not cool if she is.
She is a police officer.
Yeah, I'm like I have.
Yes.
I have every ounce of respect.
No, listen, she is.
She approached me and I'm scared about a gun. You guys deal with that every single freaking day.
I get it.
That is not cool.
I get it.
Regardless of how many drugs or how many drinks you've had. So I would say in this moment, yes, because that's abuse of power.
Okay.
And that's not respecting what you guys stand up for. Okay. And that's a principle of mine.
So have you already filled out a statement? Or is that what you're about to do? Okay. So he's going to give you a statement to fill out.
Okay.
What I need you to do is, we're also going to get that video from you.
Okay.
I'm going to try not to keep you here any longer than I absolutely need to. Fill out that statement, though. Try to be as articulate as you can about, how the crash occurred, how she came up to you, what she was saying to you, how she touched you, where she touched you.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, I just need you to summarize saying she had no permission to touch you and you want to press charges.
Okay.
As the supervisor moved to Sarah and began questioning her, Sarah's statements were notably lacking in substance and support.
What happened with the crash?
So I was coming in here and he hit me as I was coming in.
Where's your damage?
Front. I don't think there's even any damage to it.
Okay.
Because I don't.
Right here?
I'm not sure why he called you.
Okay, watch out. Can you get on the side on the
Yes.
road?
I think he hit me.
Okay.
Right here.
So we can go back to the sidewalk. Fun to see it. Okay. Where are you coming from right now?
From not far from here.
Not far from here? Okay. Was anyone else in the car with you?
No.
No? Okay. So at the time of the crash, you were driving?
Yes.
Okay. And what's not far from here? Where exactly? Winter Park area?
Yep.
Okay. We're in Winter Park.
Winter Park.
Okay. I mean, Winter Park's a pretty decent-sized city. I mean, was there a specific place you were at in Winter Park?
No. Winter Park.
You were just driving around the city of Winter Park?
Yep.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
What do you think?
I'm asking you.
2 glasses of wine.
2 glasses of wine?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else besides that?
No.
Okay.
When asked about Sarah's usage of alcohol, her statements were confusing and shocking, marking her to be clearly under the influence.
Okay. What kind of wine was it?
Cab.
A cab? Okay. Where did you have those wines at? I asked the question, you're just looking at me, so
I'm just wondering why you're asking me.
Like I told you, I'm conducting a criminal DUI investigation right now.
Sure.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking these questions.
In Winter Park.
You don't want to tell me the name of the restaurant or bar you were
It
at?
doesn't matter.
I mean, it matters. I mean, does it not? Were you not coming from there?
Are you conducting a criminal investigation towards me
Yes.
right now?
Yes.
So am I having any point of,
Is there a question in there?
She also then continued to deny the behavior she exhibited towards the victim and being under the influence at all, being unbelievably stubborn.
So when he got out of the car, what'd you do?
I did nothing.
Okay. Did at any point you put your hands on him and try to push him back in the car, or
No.
redirect him back towards the car?
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay, because that's what he's saying. He's saying if he tried getting out of the car. Actually, I watched the video because he had a video on his cell phone that he got out. Okay, that he got out of the car, and as he's getting out of the car, you try to redirect him back inside the car.
I never touched him.
No?
No.
Okay. Is there a reason why he would say differently?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Why did you tell him so many times that you were a cop?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Did you think that was going to make the circumstances any different with him or anything of that nature?
I didn't do anything to him.
Okay.
At all.
I'm just wondering because listen.
I didn't do anything to him.
Generally, most cops
No.
that I know, we don't shout that we're cops to me. On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being completely sober and 10 being completely drunk, what do you think you're at?
I've not drank.
What do you mean? Not 5 minutes ago, you told me you had 2 glasses of cab. So obviously you have to.
Can you drink though and still drive and not be under the legal limit? Can be under.
You can't. Okay, that's not what I asked.
08.
That's not what I asked you though.
So like 1 glass.
So you said 2 glasses earlier, and then the original question I asked you was on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being completely sober,
Sure.
10 being completely drunk. What do you think you're at? And your response was, I haven't drank. but that contradicts what you said earlier because you have drank today.
Sure.
So again, on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being completely sober, 10 being completely drunk, what do you think you're at?
Maybe 2 glasses, maybe.
Okay, so I understand you had 2 glasses. That's not what I'm asking you. On that scale of 0 being completely sober, all the way to 10 being completely drunk, what do you think you're at?
Again, you're asking me what I'm at. 1 to 10.
0 to 10, correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can be at home and have a glass of wine and be out and have 5 glasses of wine. It just depends on who you're asking. Right?
So I'm asking what you think your impairment level is, not how many glasses of wine you have drank.
I can have a glass of wine right now and get home.
Okay. I'll skip that question. It seems like you understand what I'm trying to explain to you.
Having heard and seen enough, the cop arrested Sarah, and what behavior she exhibited once in the car was shocking.
So I'm going to ask you again, would you be willing to do some field sobriety exercises?
No.
No? Okay, so you do understand the implications that I'm going to have to make a decision based on what we've seen, heard, talked about, and that it could be used against you in court. Do you understand that?
You are going to come at me right now for what he says, for what he hit me on my car.
Okay. I'm not coming at you. Like I said, I'm conducting an investigation. Okay. Crash investigation was done. You were determined to be at fault. You have a very strong odor of alcohol in your breath. Your mannerisms have been what an impaired driver would be. Okay. You have bloodshot eyes. All right. You have not been acting how I would say a police officer should be acting, especially off duty. That's besides the fact. Okay. You guys on your back? At this point in time, you're being placed under arrest for DUI and battery.
Battery.
Do you know how the orange tag jail works?
Sir, you didn't give me
like this, you're going to get safe book, and you know how that goes. Okay?
Sir, I didn't do anything to be safe booked.
You're under arrest. The way you're acting is
for what?
Okay.
For what?
For DUI and battery.
For what?
Okay.
Battery on what?
On the person you hit.
Who? Okay. I didn't hit anyone. I didn't hit anyone. You guys are gonna catch it. Hit someone? Battery? For what? Let me come at you. Battery for what? You're gonna take me down to Orange County for what? Battery on what?
No, we'll do it all on the same page.
Battery?
Yeah.
Why? Because you have a fight. Because you have a FTO.
There's a camera right there.
Right there. That's fine.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
You're gonna book me for battery? I didn't touch anyone at all, and I never hit anyone's car at all.
As this disturbing incident unfolded, it exposed a grave abuse of authority by an individual sworn to uphold the law. The suspect, once tasked with protecting the public, now faced charges of DUI, battery, false imprisonment, and burglary. Moving from Officer Awaz's unsettling encounter, Officer Felipe Perez